After his mother's death, Emmett inherits a big country house. Emmett wants to sell the property, which reminds him of his unhappy childhood, when his mom was constantly busy and neglectful, and eventually abandoned her son altogether. Emmett and his girlfriend Anya want to have a baby, although Anya has a feeling that Emmett's obsessive desire to expand their family has to do with his untreated psychological trauma. To celebrate their moving into a new house, Emmett and Anya go on a mushroom trip that ends up having a weird effect on Anya. The young woman starts to act as if she was Emmett's deceased mother. At first, Emmett blames the sudden change on the drugs, but as the days go by, Anya's behavior starts getting more and more disturbing. The horrors of the 2020s tend to center around psychological issues. The time of mindless slashers is gone. Today, even monster horrors are rooted in fractured human relationships and unhealed psychological wounds. Whether it's good or bad is a moot point. You may from time to time experience pangs of nostalgia for Friday the 13th or A Nightmare on Elm Street, but what can you possibly do? There is no going back in time. On a brighter note, a well-made psychological thriller not only stays with you, but can be just as scary as a bloodbath. After all, while digging into the human psyche, filmmakers might come across a secret painful spot in your soul that you didn't even know existed. A thriller pretentiously entitled Mother, May I? Was written and directed by Laurence Vannicelli, who obviously has a lot to say about an unhealthy mother-son relationship. A successful dancer, Emmett's mother, after giving birth to her son, had to give up her past life. Sadly, that didn't make her a good mother. An unloved boy grew into an introverted, withdrawn man, who is subconsciously trying to fix his childhood by having a kid of his own, thus confusing cause and effect. His girlfriend Anya is also troubled in her own way. The woman grew up in the shadow of her mother, a renowned therapist, and, like Emmett, is trying to prove something to her. These two fully functional grown-ups, who by societal standards seem to be leading a happy life, refuse to see the gaping wounds of their unsatisfied needs and unfulfilled hopes. Needless to say, many, if not all of us, can relate to these feelings, and it's not much fun to watch two financially secure adults coming to grips with the fact that their mothers didn't love them as strongly and sincerely as they would want to. But the good thing is, there's more to the film than that. It's a paranoid thriller, in which neither we, nor Emmett has the slightest idea of what's going on. Is Anya really possessed by his mother's spirit? Or is it an intricate game that Anya, a self-taught therapist, is playing in order to force Emmett to open up and process his childhood trauma? Mother, May I? Is a slow-paced and intimate portrayal of human soul-searching. The movie spends most of its screen time focused on the two protagonists, who each deliver their A-game. A special shout-out goes to Kyle Gallner, one of the most underrated actors of our time. Gallner is great at playing wrecked individuals who carry around a tremendous emotional burden. That's not to say that Gallner's top-notch performance makes the picture worth watching. But if you're into sluggish, stealthy films, which are rather oppressive than scary, then you should definitely give it a try.